This is Letters to Legislators, video 2 in the series on how to write your legislator. Today we're going to be talking about structuring the letter and addressing the envelope. First thing you'll do is date it. It makes it relevant and current. Then you'll address them by their title, Dear Assembly Member or Senator, depending on who you write to, first and last name, their address. I like to put what it's regarding, i.e. convention of states or an issue in your district, or to thank them for something they did right. Rarely do they get letters, let alone thanking them. If you're writing to them for the first time or just one time, we'll want to write to them about convention of states. If you plan on doing a mailing campaign or writing additional letters, you may think about bringing up other topics. This will help build a relationship. It makes a connection. And then when you do write to them about convention of states, they're more likely to listen to you, listen to what you have to say. This is just a formal way to write a letter. You don't have to include this regarding. So that's just an example of what you can do. My name is your first and last name. Who resides in your district, if in fact you do. Don't put that if you don't. You can also put your district number, 25, 35, 19, etc. Then the body of the letter. Sincerely, sign your name, print your name. Email and phone number not required. It's a good idea. Street address or mailing address for sure, because in that way they can respond to your letter. Any and all this information makes it look like it came from a real person. It makes it look like a real letter. So include as much information as you feel comfortable with, but definitely a street address or a mailing address where you receive mail at. I like to type my letter out like this so that I can get the structuring and the spelling right. It helps me to organize my thoughts. And then from here we'll hand print or hand write our letter. The word is that handwritten or hand printed letters have a much greater impact than typed letters. So for right now we'll just do that, hand print or hand write to send to them. As an alternative, you can write out a quick postcard to send to them. This is also a great way to make contact with your legislator. So here's what your letter might look like, all handwritten out. In this case, I'm showing you a different version. So I've crossed out, I'm leaving out dear, and then just assembly member, whatever their name is, address, and then put dear, their name down here, and go on with your letter. I've also crossed out, or I'm leaving out regarding, and then whatever the topic is. This just keeps it shorter and simpler. Again, it's just a different version. I've also only included salutation and closing remarks from video 3 of this letter writing system. It just keeps it short and simple. And this letter is very impactful. This will get their attention for sure. Sincerely, your name, address. The envelope, you're going to also hand write out the return address and the address it's going to. I like to put attention and then whatever the topic is that you're writing to them about down here. Use your own words, personalize it, or don't include this. We're trying to make each letter unique and personalized. First class stamp. You can also use a return address label. It still makes it unique and looks like it comes from a real person, which it does. Next, we're going to be talking about how content suggestions for your letter. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.